keep just staring at me.
Alright, everyone, welcome to the
Isn't the
debate.
election tomorrow?
Shut up. Alright, debate is actually starting now.
I think he's lagging.
Welcome.
He's
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
lagging.
lagging. This is not working out for me. Welcome to the debate, everyone. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
That's
Yo,
good.
mute Discord. Holy.
Bro, Alex, shut up. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Just deafen on Discord.
so we've got some questions for the debate on what's this for, Chip as a nation?
No.
No.
No, we choose the name. We choose the name.
Okay,
The president
okay,
chooses.
good.
Should be Chip though.
Okay, anyways, so I guess first
Alex.
question is, what would the name be, I guess, for the nation? Like, and who are we starting off with? Anthony? What would you want the name
Okay, so
for
the name for my nation
No,
I
Preston,
will be
Preston,
playing
Preston. Oh.
is the Orb Union, with a unity across the entire server with trade and peace.
Okay. Alright, Preston?
Mmm.
Shut up, Brandon.
I don't really have a particular name for it. However, I would probably agree with Anthony. I think that's a pretty fair name, the Orb Union, or the Terraorb Union,
Okay.
which I think is a pretty fair name, in my opinion.
Alright. Easy.
And for my name, I think it should be the Chip Empire.
Okay. Interesting. Alex would definitely love that one. What would you want to accomplish as president of the nation?
Are we like alternating orders or like what?
No, we'll just
Wait,
stuff.
Are we doing like the policies?
Is this the policies? Like, what's the question? Say it one more time.
What would you want to accomplish as, like, president of the nation?
A balanced and fair economy that like
Like,
all players on the
what do you
server have like
plan
equal
to do?
opportunities to exceed through like trade, resource distribution, and like keeping the. I want to like, I guess foster like a a community where like people can like build environment where players trade fairly, help each other grow, with most importantly teammate. Like not teamwork, sorry. And I want fair trade. Trade is how we're gonna build my economy. We're gonna support transparent, honest trade practices, like to ensure no player is exploited or taken care of. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's pretty good. Preston?
I want to really put an emphasis. Okay, as president, I want to really push an emphasis for server-wide peace. One of my main goals for that would be with talking with as many players as possible and coming up with agreements and deals, such as peace deals, trade deals, which I think could benefit. I think we could benefit and benefit others through that. And I would agree with Anthony that we should also have an economy based on. I mean, here's my example. We should make an economy specifically based on mining, food, and enchantments, and maybe also guns as well. But at least with gun licenses, and that's. But I'm mainly pushing for an emphasis on server-wide peace. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. That's pretty good. Easy?
And for me, I think I should have peace upon the server, such as Sydney and Lewis's team. They think as me as a friend, which can help having like more peace. And I think that the Chimp Empire will offer fairness. There will be a justice system and PvP rules that create stability while still allowing players to have fun, and so on.
Okay. That's good.
May I respond to Nahom's comment about peace? I just a question. Like, how is you being friends with Lewis and Sydney gonna distribute peace throughout everyone, not just you?
Well, I think that they'll respect that the chimp empire is my empire. So if they disrespect the players in my empire, they will disrespect me, and I don't think they will disrespect me because they're friends of mine.
So let's just say they dislike some of the people within the empire. You're saying just because you're there, it's going to put a positive effect within the empire itself?
I can change the relationship between them and my people in the chimp empire.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, Fusion, I have a question. Fusion, I have a question
All right.
for Easy.
All right. Brandon has a question
So
for you.
how
question.
is the
I'm just trying to
how
get
is your
into it.
relationship with Sid and Lewis gonna
What do you
help
want to
in
accomplish?
times of famine and poor and low resources?
We just asked what we want to count.
Yeah, Anthony kind of just asked that.
No,
Wait,
I'm
what was the
saying
question?
like
Wait,
the
did you
question.
ask-
The first question was, what do we want to accomplish?
Oh yeah. So wait, are we gonna do the
We already
policies or
answered
no?
that.
What about the policies?
Should we do like party names?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
We
sure.
already did that.
Oh, no,
We already
did?
did party names.
Okay.
Yeah, chimp empire.
Just policies, I guess. What kind of policies?
No, party names. That's nation names, not party names. You have political parties, not
Okay.
the titles of the nation.
Alright, what kind of, I guess, party names then, I guess, like, each one would have for their specific party.
I have a name for mine, but I'll wait for
Okay.
Anthony's.
I have my name is the Federalists.
Okay. Present.
The PA, or the Peace and Alliance Party.
Okay. Easy.
Mine is the chip dominion.
Okay. Okay. Let's put that sniper down. Put it down. Good man. What kind of policies would you get? Jesus Christ, put that minigun away. What kind of policies would you want in the nation, like, as president?
Okay. Say like one specific one, like, because you can't just ask what policies. Ask like
We can
if
have
there's like a
multiple.
specific policy. Yeah, I understand, but like like let's say, what's your policy for guns? Like that. So just ask like something more specific.
What kind of, okay, what kind of policies would you want on, like, guns, firearms, weapons in general?
I would say I would distribute it between 3 rules. I would say probably usage, fair play, and damage control. So, usage, I would want guns to be in like only a designated PvP area, like agreed upon like both parties of the situation. And like players are not allowed to use guns for griefing or causing chaos. That's for usage. Fair play, players using guns must maintain balance between everyone and not overpower them unfairly. Guns should not be used as a form as harassment or violence, or for something as a sword to kill a zombie. Third, we should have damage control. The damage we do with guns should be capped to like regulate or like avoid excessively damaging buildings or creating unbalanced gameplay.
Okay. Very well said. Preston?
So I believe that we should enact gun licenses, and we should actually be able to. I think what we should be able to do is, and since we'll enact gun licenses, and we will punish any abusers or anyone who dares to mishandle the guns, basing off of what I stated off of the Google form. But that's kind of what I'll aim to do. But I won't eliminate guns. However, I'll put a limit on how many guns there will be. And there could be a certain system where we can enact some sort of bank, or a bank for guns, where you could borrow guns if you wish, and allow for fair. Alex, please put the gun for fair use. Like let's say like a duel. If you want to like do a duel, then it should at least be played fairly. And but yeah, that's kind of it.
Very well said. Easy.
Well, I think we should have controlled gun ownership. My players must craft and have approval by me, like such as like and certain weapons, like really like big weapons should have only be used in designated PvP areas or during wars, and players cannot randomly attack or kill others with weapons. PvP must be agreed on or happen in designated zones. And I think violators get jailed, fined, or even worse, depending on how severe they broke the rules. And I think I want to have the Chip Empire military, like a defense force that controls high like power weapons or like normal weapons, and players can enlist for organized battles, not just like random violence. And I think there should be gun-free safe zones, like market like places during like our nation or like public areas should not have any gun use, such as like in the opening. And there should be no like there should be like never mind. That's basically all.
Wait, may I
Okay,
ask both of you guys how exactly would
Wait,
someone
wait,
get a
wait, wait,
license?
wait. Wait.
It'd be through approval or through a test. But I also want to also respond to TechnoEasy. I think that's agreeable. But here's kind of like a little also side policy regarding like military or some like defense. I think what I'll do is I think I'll probably have some volunteers such as like our server or no, sorry, our nation members and kind of just build a wall surrounding but make it a big surrounding so we have like decent like splitting land evenly between one another um but yeah, strong defense is what I believe in, especially from like foreign or outsiders. Thank you.
Fusion.
Yes, Brandon.
Fusion. Can I ask a question to the gun thing?
Okay.
To Anthony and Easy. Since Preston kind of already answered the question, but in times of conflict or war, would you outlaw certain like guns and classify them as war crimes to prevent griefing and
Okay.
other disastrous events?
Brandon had a question of asking for Anthony and Easy about what was it about guns
So guns being outlawed during war to
I think we
prevent
just discussed
griefing
that.
and other disastrous events.
I think I'm
Well,
having a
Easy,
brain
I
freeze
don't think
because
Easy
I
knows.
don't think I'm understanding all this. Like,
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, we just kind of stated
Wait,
like simple
Anthony, do you
policies on
understand?
just guns. Nothing more.
fuck, I don't know. Alright, next question. Taxes.
Anyways, okay,
Should-
I've
do you
just
think
a
there's
main.
state
I just
our
have a main
normal
question.
policies?
uh
No, just let players just ask the questions first.
Alright.
okay. Alright, Brandon, what's your question? I think everyone should unmute in Discord
Okay,
just so you
my
can hear his
question
question.
So, I don't think Easy, or I didn't really hear Anthony like clearly do this, and I think Preston did. But for both of you, if you didn't haven't already, answer the question, please. But during war, would you like outlaw certain guns to prevent griefing of like and other disastrous events?
Could you repeat that question?
So, would you?
So I think what we're saying is in times of certain war, would you outlaw some certain
Would you
weapons or
outlaw
something?
guns would you outlaw certain guns to prevent griefing, or would all guns be free to use?
Oh, so like certain guns could still not be used during war or something? Or every
Yeah.
gun should be legally allowed to be used during war? What's your guys'
Yeah.
opinions on that?
Anthony's talk.
Uh,
Mm.
yeah, I guess we'll move on to easy then. Okay, what's your opinion? Wait, was it just for
Uh,
Anthony and or easy?
Wait, my mic
It
was
was
muted
for
the entire
Anthony and
time.
Easy.
Oh,
Both.
Let me just
uh,
repeat it. I
okay.
think like wars. That's it. Like yeah, that's actually a good point. Allowed in wars only. I think guns in when it comes to like attacking someone else, they should be only allowed within wars. Like not like other places like non-PvP areas or just like a house. Like only wars. And I also want to limit a gun. I want to limit the javelin. It is a explosive weapon that can like cause like a lot of destruction. And I say we should just limit that completely to prevent griefing. I also think when in battle, both sides of like the people who are fighting, they should limit of what guns they want to use. So like for example, like hey, I say we should limit that gun and not use this. Then they both collectively must agree to not do it. But I still think wars in general should not be a way to disrupt the server itself, but rather just a way to like have fun.
Okay, very well said. Easy.
Wait, what?
and for
Not
me,
me. Okay.
Apparently the question
during
was just
wars,
for them two, or unless Preston should answer as well.
I
No,
would actually like
no,
to
Preston
respond to the
already answered.
question.
Okay.
I think we should
Okay,
actually
never
just
mind.
eliminate guns from public areas and enact trench warfare if there is war. Now, I don't obviously don't want war, but in the case that there is, we should actually be able to handle it formally and properly, but also not. But I guess I would agree with Anthony to limit the usage of certain weapons, such as the minigun or the javelin. That is very much agreeable because it's very fatal and deadly for each individual player. And lastly, um, uh, avoid griefing it during war, or at all times, rather.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Easy.
so for me, I feel like wars should be fought with equal firepower. So there should be no reasons why during war you should have a limited gun use. So I will be allowing um, like any type of gun for war if you're going to leave a positive reaction to my empire, and the the chimp empire military should have full access to
Mm.
weapons for defense and control. Keeping all guns available ensures um, preparedness against enemy factions or invasions. That's how I feel like.
Okay. Where the fuck did Anthony
Hey,
go?
his game crashed.
I think
Oh fuck.
his
Okay.
game may have crashed.
Okay. I guess we'll take a little pause while we wait for him.
Okay, Fusion, I have a core question that you can ask next.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay,
more about phase
I
2.
have like a response question towards easy. So, how would you define gun equality?
Well, it depends if they're a part of
Mm.
the easy empire military, because the military, how I said, should have full access to weapons for defense and control. And I feel like gun use, um, it depends, like if they have
Bingus.
bad aim or good aim, and like I can test that out during like, but making things
Oh,
such as that.
wait.
And Fusion, I would appreciate if you TP'd August here.
Okay.
Fusion. So,
Mm-hmm.
I have another question, but this isn't a follow up. This is like just a standalone question, like the ones that you're kind of asking them. But
Yeah.
so let's say in a scenario where somebody from another nation attacks one of your
Oh, I thought we
citizens,
were on the fourth
as a
question.
president,
Sorry.
would
Okay, wait. So
Sit down.
So wait,
Sit down.
what?
August, get a seat.
so Brandon, what was your
Okay,
question?
wait. So
I'm lagging.
my question was, in a scenario where somebody from another nation.
Lag.
Oh, what's the next question?
Bring us down.
Brandon's trying to say the question.
Brendan's
In,
what?
so, in
Trying
a
to say the
scenario where
question.
another. In a scenario where.
Wait, we haven't.
person from
there's
another
a question we haven't
nation-
answered. It's what will you?
Oh
become
my
of-
god.
Everyone, just
Why don't
shut
you just-
up. Let him speak. Brandon, speak.
Okay. In a scenario where
Wait, hold on,
somebody
I'm done. A second.
attacks like a person from your nation.
Wait,
like,
no,
just a
wait.
regular citizen.
No,
Alright,
wait.
we're
We just
ready.
unmuted.
All right, we're ready.
Okay, they've just unmuted you. You can actually ask your question now.
Okay. So in a scenario where somebody from another nation attacks like one of your citizens, not like a higher up or somebody in the government, just a normal citizen just living in your nation. As the president, would you maybe help like that certain citizen to settle it with the other nation, or would you let them like try to do it themselves?
Okay.
Okay, that's a good question.
May I go first?
Or wait,
Let Anthony. No, let Anthony. Let Anthony.
Okay, well, I say, like, to respond to that, we should first encourage to resolve the dispute, because we should never be trying to do that in, like, a case of war. If someone kills someone in my nation, I am not going to sacrifice everyone for the cost of one life because of a single killing. I am not going to do that. That's not, like, reasonable. War is never like the correct option. First, second, I would also want to encourage like compensation between the two, because they should not be having to like fight over this just because of single killing. And also, I'd like to ask Brandon, if is the killing like purposed, like just as like I'm gonna kill you going to your base, or is I accidentally shot you with my gun?
Like, think of it as like an assassination.
What?
I didn't really hear that.
so on
Does that
purpose.
make any
So
sense?
like
Does that-
like an on purpose killing.
So yeah, it's an on-purpose
Okay, so
killing.
an on-purpose killing.
Like, not exactly
I'd
government.
Wait, what?
No, on-purpose killing, not in
What?
like on-purpose and killing,
He said
and like it's to get to the government.
Hello?
Like, try to like scare the government, I guess.
Oh, wait. I keep.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Anyway. I want to like respond with justice between the two, not with war, but rather like discussion. And I would also request the other team for a compensation.
God damn it! Hold on, I'll be back.
Fusion.
Sorry, I'm back.
Wait, I didn't hear what
I'm back.
Anthony
I
said.
lagged out. My bad. I lagged out. Were you done speaking? Or
Devin.
No.
Devin.
If they do not give the loot back, then I will have to speak to that citizen's leader about how this could be lethal to both sides. We could be risking a war, because if their nation is being that resilient towards giving unjustified loot, then that's actually a decent reason for war. I don't see how, if you kill someone, they don't give their loot back, they're just supposed to walk it off and do nothing. I only say that if they get the loot back. If they do get the loot back, there's no purpose for when they get the loot back. If they do get the loot back, there's no purpose for war.
Now,
I just want a compensation for a sacrifice of like levels or something else. And yeah, that's it.
okay.
okay.
Now,
Brilliant.
what if?
Alright, pressed.
What if?
You've asked like what 2 questions already? Wasn't the max only like 2?
Dude, can we just answer the question?
Yeah. Well, press and answer his turn now.
And wait, and wait, aren't you supposed to be the one like saying the question for Brandon, not Brandon speaking the question?
I think I'm just deaf because I can't understand some words he says. So I think it's just better to let him speak.
Bro.
But I guess just press on your turn.
All right. So I will enact some sort of like similar to like some sort of executive order where I would allow that citizen that was killed on purpose for compensation from us without taking as much resources. But I would obviously be sure that we have enough resources prior to allowing for this conversation to take place. But I will also make a dispute or a resolve with that player that was suspected of the killing or the leader of that nation of where they're from, because something as such should be easily preventable. And I'm willing to use my nation's resources for compensation, unless we get a peaceful resolve where that other server leader can grant us compensation back, so we don't have to. But only if necessary, that I will allow our nation to grant resources to that unfortunate player. Thank you.
Okay, that's very well said.
Okay, wait.
Easy.
Just have audience questions after the debate.
Alright, so for me, once I get notified about the killing, I will have to contact their leader, the person, because me as president, I will try to get as close as I can with each leader to have a stronger relationship so we can have a more consistent path to peace. And once I contact their leader can come up with a punishment, or they don't have to get a punishment, but I will make sure that the civilian who died unjustly will get their materials back.
Wait, just response to the home.
I
Are
want to
you
say.
saying how if say this teammate had full like maxed out diamond armor, if their leader does not want to respond to this order of giving back the gear, you're just going to let them take everything and you're going to have to get the resources yourself?
Well, me as president, I already stated this, that I will try my best to become as close as I can, and while having a good relationship with others can leave a positive output to what's called the way that you talk to others. So once I talk to him or her, whoever the president
I know.
of
I'm
their
just saying,
nation
like,
is,
let's just say the scenario is they don't like you. Like, they don't really want affiliations with you, so they just decline. What will you do? Because you cannot confirm if you're going to be peaceful with everyone on the server, and everyone will guaranteed 100% like you. So just say
Well,
worst case scenario.
worst case scenario, I will give the civilian their loot back, and
With the loot, like your
if
resources, like from yours,
yes, I will
from your
give
nation.
them my nation, my resources, and if
So
this continues to happen with the other land, there will be war.
so you're letting them steal the citizens' loot.
I'm not letting them. If it continues
No,
to
I'm
happen,
saying
there will be war.
when they did it, instead of like
You
asking them and like considering things, you're just letting it slide.
If
Hello?
you want to count it as that, you can say yes.
Alright.
Because
Okay,
my
wait,
job as
please,
president,
please let me.
I'm trying to have peace with everyone, and there should be no need for a whole entire war just for one person's materials. That's what I think as president.
Okay.
Question, please.
Okay, Brandon, what questions do you have?
What if the killing was ordered or done by the leader of the other nation? Would you still try to compensate with them, or would you just immediately declare war?
I think the answer's clear.
Okay, so
Jesus fucking
if
Christ!
the
God, where did she come from? Sorry, my bad. Bingus,
okay,
sorry.
the question
Scared the
was
shit out of me.
okay. So the question was, the scenarios is if the killing was ordered or done by personally by the leader of the other nation, would you automatically declare war, or would you still try to compensate with them?
I think that's a good question.
Levi, I'm muting my mic.
Yeah.
What?
Fib.
Bro's fibbing.
Levi's at my house.
Levi, there's a court case, not court case, debate going on. You might wanna, so I guess Anthony,
I
did you wanna?
wanna go home 30 minutes away.
Fib.
Almost jumped on a nerd.
What is going on? I have August muted.
Oh, Levi's at his house.
Yo, I didn't know I was supposed to be talking.
Okay,
Mm.
so,
Don't let it get in the way. Just mute him.
so what was the question? So if someone sent, if someone
I believe
sent
he
someone
asked-
to
If
kill,
the leader, okay,
I believe he asked if it
let me
was the
repeat
leader of another nation's of another nation,
if
the
the
leader.
killing was done by
then
or
how should it be
ordered
resolved?
by do by the leader.
okay,
Oh, my mic is muted. I want to demand accountability for the leader, because I'm pretty sure both sides of the agreement can agree that the leader has been responsible for the situation. I want to explain how justice for our my citizen could be good for both sides with not having war. I also want to do public announcements. Like, I want to tell everyone that whoever this leader is killed my citizen unjustified. Because I'm not going to keep the secret. If a leader wants to kill my citizen, I'm going to tell everyone on the server that that happened, because they have to take accountability, and people need to recognize how if they do this, they are not a good leader. I want to make restrictions. How if the leader does not want to cooperate, then I might have to impose like economic or like territory like sanctions, where like banning trade between us, banning ore trade, banning villager trade, banning anything, just to remove this possibility of a future option. And also, I also want to seek alliances with other nations. So since they attacked my citizen unjustly, I am not thinking so good of this nation. I want to alliance with other people on the server. I grow, so if another event of this happens, there will be justified defense, and possibly we could even kill them in return.
okay, that's very well said, Preston.
I would immediately reason with that server leader and ask why they did it. If it was now, I want to also put into consideration that I want to declare that under my presidency, everyone in our nation will be neutral and away from conflict. However, if someone dares to kill any other one, but then is killed back, then I would choose to banish that certain player from our nation. But if we're just going into one example where if the leader kills one of my citizens, then yes, I will reason with them. And if they fail to make a proper reason or even some sort of compensation, I will take action as server council to let that server leader either be impeached or removed from office if they fail to reason or compensate for the losses from that player.
Okay. Yeah, very well said.
So I will not be. I won't play very. I will play very
Mm.
strictly with them, but I will try to be fair as well. Thank you.
Okay, easy.
Well, I have more of a shorter response. I feel like if their leader kills one instance, I'll try to cooperate with their leader to get the loot back, and I would want an explanation why such an unjustified kill of my citizen is, and if they decline to give me the loot back or give my citizen the loot back, I think it will be necessary to go into war, and I will try to include my former friends or others from the other leaders of the other empires to help me during the war, so I have a more higher success rate to win.
Okay. Alright. Bingus, do you have any kind of
Wait a
questions?
minute.
Oh my god. Bingus, are you awake? I think he's falling asleep. I want to.
Beans, no!
I want to
Beans,
see if he
no!
has a question, but he's not.
No!
Don't kill him. So if Ricky has a question.
Me
He joined
for
Steam
real.
call. So if Ricky has a question.
I'm gonna be speaking. No wait, no. Oh, okay. Levi's gonna be on my mic too, so Levi's gonna ask questions. Ask me. All
Okay.
right. So, oh, sees my mom walked into my room.
Okay, I have a question.
Please, no more distractions.
By the way, Fusion, it said 2 or more questions.
How many? But you need to let others have questions.
I'm back.
No, there's anybody.
so
with my
Bingus is at 3 hearts because
Yo, why is the delay so bad?
he had a
Oh, it's just
unjustifiable.
one map.
But August. So
shot. There should be no reason why you're shooting another.
You're gonna home kill yourself.
And
okay.
For real?
No. No beef.
what if I kill
Okay,
you?
so-
What'd you do?
This is a peaceful debate.
You're not gonna get any voters.
Yeah, for real. No, why are you
Please don't
spiffy
back
like
it.
you're gonna win? Alright, Levi, go.
Could you tell Levi to get close to the mic?
For real.
Okay, so the question in the whole is, like, say for example,
Or no, the questions are for everyone, by the way.
what?
The questions are for everyone to answer, not just
Alright.
specifically one person.
Okay, well I know I'm home fan on this one. Okay, alright. So if one of
Just
you
Thanos, by the way.
like, kill him. Oh my god!
Try to kill the Phantom.
Bingus, no!
It's not that funny. Okay, no.
Help!
Bingus, no!
If somebody on your team were to do a heinous act, you would be responsible.
Bro, Levi, not right now. Hold on. We need to-
TP him now! TP him!
Okay, he's back. What the fuck happened? I need to like watch the instant replay of that.
Dude, I just saw blood just spill everywhere.
And ayo.
Why did that happen? Okay.
Okay, I got you. My question is,
This is the debate stage.
Dude, it was
Somebody on your team-
assassinated.
somebody on your team would do a heinous act of
Bingus,
crime.
you can go back to your
Levi,
seat,
can you get
please.
close to the mic and wait for everyone to just be quiet?
Oh wait, I
You
have
have to
to,
get
I have
closer to the
to,
mic.
I have to
Close up,
unmute
get
him.
it.
Hold on.
You wanna get it close?
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Alright, everyone to that
Right.
seat.
Nahom and Cap. At Cap.
Bro, you have to ask everybody. You can ask.
I say Nahom and Cap. Boy,
What about Preston?
Preston's in the equation? Okay.
Bro, just hurry. Just ask it.
Okay, right. I don't have a question lined up, but here's what I'm saying. If somebody on your team were to do a heinous act of crime, you would be responsible, correct?
We already did that.
Yes.
Bro, you're like eating right now.
No, I would. No, I don't think we actually did that.
Did we? I
An
thought
answer.
we-
But can I be like specific of like what type of crime, like
A heinous
trading or
act,
like something like
like-
trading,
Anything. Like, let's go
like
like
Seriously?
unjust trading?
terrorism.
Okay, terrorism. Let me look at my notes.
Falls under breathing.
Here, I'll ask a
Okay,
question.
punishment. I
I
love
have
to
a
say for the first punishment would be a warning or a temporary ban.
Not just a ban.
Repeated offense would be a 4-day ban for assault, such as terrorism. I also like to say a time to say for other offenses, unfair trade. The first offense is temporary trade ban, and a warning. Repeated offense is permanent trade ban, and a 3-day ban.
Okay. I ask a question. This is like a pretty easy one.
Wait, no,
Um,
wait.
We're not finished.
Everyone has to answer.
Oh yeah, for real.
Alright, Preston.
To be honest, I kind of like lost what the question was.
if a citizen on your team did a crime, what would you do?
On our crime? Oh, I mean, on our nation? Alright, then that's immediate banish, or that's either 1 out of 2 strikes, or if they care to do it again, then I will get the server owner. Talking to you. I'll get the server owner involved with the banning of that certain individual from our nation, because that is truly not what we stand for. That's against our beliefs, and we should all be clean and have no damage done. Thank you.
Okay. That's good. Alright, easy.
Well, in my notes, I have different types of offenses, and for minor offenses, I feel like they should have fines or, like, such as like community service where they can like do certain tasks around my nation, such as builds, farming, and such other things. And I feel like they get, or if it's like I'm talking about minor offense right now, so maybe like if it's like something petty, I'll give them like a warning. And for like a medium offense, I feel like they should get what's called a larger, more time-consuming project to restore trust in the community, such as like a type of community service, which is worse than the minor offenses. And for the major offenses, I feel like they should get a permanent banish or an exile from my empire, and a large fine, or take their guns or such thing, and jail time, because I'm going to make a court, and there will be jails in my nation.
I guess as like a follow-up, are you going to enforce the court trials, and who will you appoint as like your judge?
Well, I have many friends that I can make as judge, such as August, Alex, or Anthony, maybe, if I become president. And if they're not available, I will always be available to be the judge.
Well, okay. I guess I'll just say a quick statement. The only person that I would trust if implementing a justice system such as, I would actually just immediately call for the server owner to be involved as the judge. For I believe he's one of the most unbiased people on the server and can have open opinions about anyone or anything. We should at least have as many
Yeah,
people
at least in the nation.
attend that court with the authorization, such as visas, or through our borders and stuff. So at least with proper authorization and attendance, with Kobe being the judge, we can resolve it. And if they are found guilty, they will be banned for roughly 3 to 7 days.
Okay.
So like how that's cap. Okay,
Especially-
so I'm gonna ask a
Give me
question.
three
Wait,
up.
can I ask a question right now, Fusion? Bro, Levi, ooh. Can I?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so with our cities, like how are you gonna implement, like, any of you, are you gonna implement like a registration system, so like where you need to like actually like register into the city, and or instead of just like building a house there, like you need to register, like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, no. We do not need registration policies, like you're saying, because like, what would be the purpose of non-citizens needing to register before entering the city? I think that's just a waste of time. And even if they are registered, they have the same like opportunity to grief or do bad things, registered or non-registered. So I think like registrations are just sort of a waste of time, because I don't think me having a registration of a piece of paper saying registered for this nation is going to change my complete act of crimes. Although I would like to say signing a contract would be a bit more efficient, saying if I do break any of these policies within the nation, I will be sentenced to court and receive a punishment. I would like for that to be the alternative instead of things like visas or like licenses or anything else.
Okay. Preston.
Maybe just like a quick question. How? So, could you like simply just elaborate what do you mean on no, not registrations, please?
Bro, Levi keeps muting me.
I'm not muting you.
Okay, so like I don't even know like honestly like what I meant when I say that. So like this like when you like
Maybe,
join
like, a
the
visa?
city, kind of. It's just like when you join the city, it's like you know there's immigrants. You know, there's like immigrants in America. Like it's like official.
Okay,
that we
okay,
live
okay,
there.
okay. Yeah. Whatever.
It's not even political crash, Minecraft.
What?
Yeah, this is Minecraft.
Fib. Okay, and another question. This is for all of you. This is like a general question. Like, what is all of you guys' opinions on like the gun mod?
Oh, we already had this.
Me next.
No, just the gun mod in general. Like just
Oh,
of
well,
its
You
like
didn't even
existence and
let
presence.
Easy
Can-
respond before.
Yeah, can I respond to your previous?
Yeah.
Yes, having a registration policy for the nation or ship empire could be a great idea to maintain order and to ensure security and help with governance. And I feel like what Anthony said, he said that there should be a contract instead. But with the registration, it will be, if you want to live there, you will have to go to court for your unlawful activity that you did, because you can't live in my nation and do something wrong and not expect to get a punishment.
So I'm not like
Okay.
understanding the total concept of registrations. Like I never really got to
I
like
think it just
answer.
means like, for example, like people from Mexico need like papers to enter the U.S.
Yeah, I'll just write it down. And
Oh, like just what is it called? An ID or something?
yeah,
Or
something like that. But
Just something, yeah, just something like
I'll
just any
have-
registration.
oh, a contract. Okay, got it.
Okay, can I
Actually,
answer to the question about the guns?
actually no, I actually have a response. So actually, what I was actually thinking of doing was doing actually server-wide population censuses where we will count the amount of players per nation. So, for example, in our nation, we have roughly 7, 8 people. I don't really know. Everyone under my presidency, I will have a list of everyone that is within our borders or officially in our nation. And to anyone that wants to apply for a visa, for authorized access, we could vote on it on whether we wish to allow them in, because we should be able to have our own voices and everything. So, such as if we want to have, or if we want like Bingus like in our city, like he wants like visit our city, we can vote on it whether we want him in or not. So everyone kind of has like an equal voice and everything. So yeah, thank you.
All right.
Okay,
Brian,
I'll
you
be
said-
back later. I have a question in mind, but my mom got Popeyes. I'm gonna go real
I'll
quick.
respond to
Levi,
that question
say
about the guns that August said.
Oh.
The original question that August said about guns. Like, what do we think? August?
Are
Oh,
Just
yes.
answer,
you
just
talking
answer
to
the
me?
question. Just answer the question.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just saying, like,
I don't know.
I'm saying, like, do you want me to answer the one about guns?
Yes.
Like, what do we think? Okay.
Yes, answer.
So I'd like to say there's guns, and we should use them, but appropriately. We should not be using guns in public areas. So civilians cannot like carry guns like around like a city unless they have enforcement or a permit. Right? Guns permits. I think gun permits are required within like nations. So you can't really just get a permit by visiting. I'm saying the president of the leader can. Also, I'm saying that guns are allowed to like kill mobs, like to like physically like damage each other, like within the game. No, but they are allowed to like just like kill a zombie or a skeleton. That's appropriate use. And I want like people who are higher ups compared to citizens with permits who are allowed to use guns in the right situations. I'm not saying the permit allows them to just kill someone visiting the place, but if they have permission to kill someone who is attacking us, they will have permission. I also want illegal possession consequences. So as I said, I say one of the weapons that should be banned is the javelin and the minigun. If any player on my nation is caught with an unregistered gun, you're gonna face fines, imprisonment, ban time, or exile. So this just keeps the city safe, like while allowing responsible gun ownership. So overall, I just think guns shall be used appropriately within our nation.
Okay.
Hold on, Levi. I actually liked I actually liked Anthony's like response of that the best. That was a very good response. And then
Yeah, but you
Preston's
didn't even
was
get
good,
to
and that
answer.
was just like flat buns. I'm gonna be honest.
None of them even got the answer besides
Yeah,
me.
we
What are
haven't
you
even got
talking
to-
about?
Oh, bro, bro, I thought Presto responded to it because like I was distracted while he was talking because
That was the
Levi-
previous question.
oh my god, because I thought Presto already talked about it because Levi was distracting me, making me throw jelly bean around my room, so I thought Presto already talked about it.
Okay, Preston.
I'm gonna mute August real quick.
Wait.
All right. So my personal opinion on guns, I'm not really 100% for guns. However, I think with maybe some sort of change of mind, I think we could at least put some simple regulations and for absolute fair use across all players, such as like what Anthony said, like using it on like mobs, so like we can promote like hunting, or not promote, but like allow hunting of like animals and monsters, which is appropriate, but also like other appropriate regulations. Maybe outside of borders, making like if you're gonna do like a gun duel, do it outside, not within city limits or nation limits. That's kind of my honest response.
Okay. Easy.
Well, how Preston said that they have to do it outside the nation, I will, wait, my bad, but I will have a designated area to have fights with guns or any normal fight. And I think that the gun mod is a very interesting, fun, cool mod, but I just feel like it ruins the old PvP style. The traditional Minecraft PvP, such with swords, bows, and I feel like it just like ruins it. But the cool factor is it's like range attacks and like explosive weapons, and it appeals to players who want more of like a shooter experience and crave like new challenges beyond the classic Minecraft PvP. That's my opinion on the gun mod.
Okay. Very well said. Okay. I have a question from Ricky that he sent to me earlier that I would like to read out. In regards to killing a citizen of your country, how would the three candidates react if the kill was lawful to another nation's laws on another nation's soil?
This is like, okay, let's just pretend he said president instead of three candidates, but yeah.
Wait, so yeah.
What was the question? One more time? Like, just
In
to
regards
summarize
to
the
killing a
sentence.
citizen of your country, how would the president react if the kill was lawful to another nation's laws on another nation's soil?
So first, I'd like to ask, how is killing in any situation lawful?
Well, it depends on the other nation's rules.
So you're saying the nation's rules is I'm allowed to enter their empire and kill everyone?
This
like-
is a what if, and it's a
like,
question that you have to
yeah.
answer.
How would the president
Okay, well,
react if,
although it is a
if
what
the
if,
kill was
it is a
lawful
what
to
if,
another
but
nation's
this
laws?
if is never really logical. That's like saying if the sun
Oh, I'm
blew up now,
streaming.
what would we do? It's not going to happen. So I don't think this would ever happen in any scenario. So to answer to your what if they allowed killing? They should respect my rules too of no killing. If I enter their kingdom, I'm gonna respect their rules. If they enter my kingdom, they're gonna respect my rules. But I'm just still confused because
Yes.
that what if like usually would never happen.
Ricky just responded, our nation has death as a punishment for some offenses.
Yes, I would execute everyone on their nation.
Okay, Preston, do you have an answer to this?
I will ask for okay, wait, am I muted?
No? Yep.
No, you're not.
Okay, I don't know. For some reason, my UI isn't showing. I will ask for that server leader of that nation to provide a justification for the killing of my citizen, and why they wanted to do it anyway. If they imposed a threat or did not. If they posed zero threat, if it was like some peaceful player like Levi who visited some other team's base, then why? Right, I'm getting texts. Okay. Okay, now I kind of just lost my train of thought now.
Okay,
As for the justification why they wanted to kill it, and if they pose a threat, make some sort of compromise, then I will take responsibility for the doings of my citizen who may have either caused mayhem or trouble in their nation, if that's the what if. Overall, I will try my best to reason with that other leader.
Okay. Easy?
For Anthony's response, he said he will kill every single person on their nation. I feel like that's unnecessary because if it is allowed on their team, I will try to persuade the nation to give back the materials of my citizen, and if they don't, there might be a duel against me and the president, and if anything wrong happens, like once again, I feel like there should be a necessary war.
Okay. Alright. Now, I have one question that I would like to ask, but who the Bingus, do you have any kind questions that you would love to ask these lovely Bingus, do you have any questions? No. Okay, thank you. Alright, I guess, I mean, we need to wrap this up eventually. I have one single question that I would like to, about taxes. Do you think there should be taxes? If not, like, if you do think there should be taxes, how do you think it should work in the nation as a president?
Yeah, well, I think it's pretty simple. So, everyone in the nation is required to give around 10%. No, that's too much. 5% of the ores they receive. For example, if they have 5 ores, you are only required to the tax when you are meeting the quota of what to do. So, for example, 5%. What is like the minimum of 5%? I say that's around like 20, I think. So 20 is the minimum amount of ores we can tax you on, because you can't really tax 5% of one diamond. That's not how it works. I will also want my nation to be helping without the thing. I don't want them to be like using my villagers, using my farm, and then just doing literally nothing else besides greed for themselves. So I want taxes to be balanced, and also if they fail to comply to these taxes, they will, I say like excessive breaking would be like a 1-day exile, and that's it.
Okay. Preston?
Mine's immediately short and simple. Simple. So, as perhaps, okay, no, sorry. I'll play a little fair, and I'll ask every one of my citizens for a vote on whether they want a taxing system. But if there is one implemented, I will impose 5% taxes on everyone, and for the more kind of fortunate ones or the more richer ones, maybe a 10% tax. So maybe that would be one like that like maybe like someone is like the only one that has netherite. They'll get like taxed like 10% until like it kind of equalitates where everyone kind of has netherite and everyone has equal power. Then it'll kind of drop down back to 5%.
Okay. Alright. Easy.
Yeah, such what as Preston said, there will be a vote depending on how much percent, but I feel like there should be little to nothing of payment because I feel like in my empire, I want him to live happy
Okay.
and have a good life, or not life, I just want to have a good nation and have a strong relationship with me and my citizens, and I feel like a tax-free and a tax-free economic state will be improve improving the called final speeches, and I feel like it'll just be better if there's little to no taxes.
Okay. Alright. Does anyone else have any kind of questions at all? Do you
Actually,
guys
I'll
have
make a
any
follow.
questions?
I'll make a follow up to the tax. If people okay, so whoever actually fails to meet the criteria of tax of paying their 5 or 10% fair share, I will raise the taxes and to everyone by 5% for each maybe day or week, because obviously I think everyone should be able to contribute to our banking system, and we should also be allowed. We should also be paying our Oh, I mean, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's sorry.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Alright.
And
Final
can I add
speeches.
one more thing? Can I
Yeah.
add one more thing?
Okay.
Oh, y'all are dragging it.
I feel like by reducing taxes, I can create a thriving, self-sustaining nation where citizens and businesses can flourish and trust in the government is built and innovation is encouraged. And this approach emphasizes economic freedom, personality responsibility, and minimal government inferences.
Okay. Alright. I guess
Okay,
we'll
final
start to
speech,
wrap
final
it up. Yeah. Okay, stop
so I'd like to
kicking off
say-
the stage.
For the citizens of future Orb Union, I'd say we stand together and demonstrate my principles of peace, what is stability, and what was I saying? Like prosperity, I guess. And our nation should thrive within each other because we exist to build a strong foundation. We establish laws, we ensure that no one should be like living in fear, that no trade is unjust, and that like our city, pun intended right here, is a beacon of order. While we may be peaceful, we are not weak. We are peaceful, but we are not weak. If our people are threatened, if our city is attacked, we will fight back for peace, for stability, for the Orb Union.
That was a lovely speech.
Thank you.
Okay,
All right.
Preston?
So this is towards. Okay. So this is for the server, and also for my nation. Dear Terraorbs and Terraorbs Union, we may be facing our inescapable conflicts, but by now there is perhaps not a sign of clear air over the horizon, over the lapse of threats of peace and sovereignty. What I see here are accusations and threats made towards one another, and my biggest concern regarding our sovereignty is the server's safety and liberty for all. We should all be able to partake in anything we want in which we are able to accept ourselves, accept others, and feel accepted by everyone. If I'm elected, I will give each of our citizens the right and opportunities to fulfill, act, or proceed with the consideration of service, safety, and peace. My primary goal as president would be to enact peace for as many and as much as possible, because I believe in that peace, in which that could lead us to prosperity. I shall grant every one of our citizens a role to play in our society, and that can be agreed upon, such as mining and food industry. And allow others to work together. Allow us to work together as one. And we can grant the momentum
Fusion, I have a question.
towards trade for food and materials for as many as possible. We should all be equal, fight for the equalities of others, and because
Can we
of
have like
this,
final
this will
speech
allow us to
questions?
have a server fulfilled of prosperity. My name is Preston. I'm running for president of the Peace and Alliance Party. Thank you.
Alright. Nice. Alright, easy.
In the Chimp Empire,
Yeah.
we will build a society driven by creativity, freedom, and community, where every player has the opportunity to thrive, contribute, and leave their mark on the world. We will thrive by embracing fair play, empowering individuals, and cultivating a culture of collaboration and respect. By promoting economic freedom, safety, and shared commitment to growth.
Who was sharding themselves, bro?
Yeah, this is actually very
Babe.
unmature
Typically good.
by Anthony,
I
and
bet.
promoting economic freedom, safety.
Yo, who does two did it?
Yeah, August, can you mute? Um, so, as what I
Can I
was saying,
speak?
economic freedom, safety, and a shared commitment to growth. The Chimp Empire will become a vibrant of innovation, competition, and adventure. And my empire, no player will
I have a
be
final speech question.
will be I just lost where I was. No player will be held back by overbearing taxes or unfair systems. Instead, we will encourage the exchange of resources, the sharing of knowledge, and the growth of business. The marketplace will flourish through fair trade, where everyone can live a nice, rich life. And this is the Chimp Empire, where every player's journey matters, and every block contributes to a legacy of greatness.
I have a question.
Round of applause.
Question, please.
Bro got no claps.
For fuck's sake.
No,
Okay.
No,
Does
final
do
speech
you guys
question.
want to
Final
answer?
speech questions.
For fuck's
No.
sake.
No, I don't.
No, I don't either.
Uh,
The elections happen tomorrow, by the way.
are
Actually,
you
wait. Is everyone still here? Is everyone still here?
No.
Is everyone
No.
still here?
let me
No,
see
but I'm
what
about to
it is.
leave. No, I'm going
Okay.
to leave.
Okay, Kobe. Once I get back, I want you to host a poll. I'll elaborate later. Thank you.
Fusion.
Okay, goodbye.
Final question.
I
I think
leaving.
we should be here tomorrow during the election.
Okay.
This exact place, and give
I need
'cause
this.
most
Dude, I've been
of
waiting to answer the
players
question. It's
who-
just I was going to eat.
the most players who had to vote were not here to experience the debate. So I feel like we should give like one good like paragraph tomorrow of why we should become the president of our
Dude,
nation.
I've been holding this question.
Yes, not
No,
bad.
not
Shut
like a
up,
paragraph, but
Tiger.
like 3 sentences around that.
Paragraph.
Bro, dude, I've been waiting. I just had to go eat. I need to
Well,
answer
Brandon, they kind of
I don't know
ended.
if
They
you gotta
kind of
answer.
wanted things to wrap up. Is it my fault?
Oh my god.
Okay, well, they're kind of gone.
Yo, tell.
I don't know why.
All right.
Everyone
Presidential
join the
debate is
Arctic
seemingly
phone.
over.
Big
Bro,
Arctic
I
phone.
swear to God, I'm gonna ban everybody.
Do I have
Okay.
to go back to my island?
Yeah, you might have to go all the way back. I don't know where you live, but unless you just tell me the coordinates, I could quickly just TP you back.
Huh?
Unless I just TP you there.
TP me there.
Yeah,
How do you do that?
I don't know. Unless you want to swim back. Where do you live?
I live like 2,800. Wait, negative 2,800. 4,200.
Wow, okay. I mean, if you just tell me the coordinates, I could just TP you back if it's too far. what was it? Negative. Ah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries. Oh, what was the Y thing?
What?
What's the Y level?
The Y level? Probably like 62. Something like that.
62. Alright. Okay, I want to make sure you don't suffocate.
Okay.
Okay, good luck. Okay, I hope she's not dying right now. Server. Okay. Thank God. Okay, debate is over. Thank you for anyone who was watching. I'm gonna stop streaming just because this stream was mainly just for. In a minute, Lewis. This stream was mainly just for the debate. Whoever tuned in, thank you for watching. And I'll see you.